Lead like a visionary. How inner mastery will transform not just your business, but your freaking life. My name is Master Johnson. I have a tendency of making things make sense. Yes, my energy is so magnetic, it only attracts those that are ready for it, simply repels away those that are not. If you're seeing my face, that means you're doing something right. So how does inner mastery transform your business? Well, here's what I need you to understand. Your inner world is a absolute influence to your external reality. Not 25%, not 37%. 100% of your external reality is the direct reflection of your internal world. Now listen to me. Where is your consciousness? Is it outside of you or is it inside of you? Of course, it's going to be inside of you. So then what does that mean? If that's where your consciousness is, where are you experiencing reality itself? Oh, wait. Yes, you are only experiencing, once again, 100% inside of your own consciousness. Here's my next question for you. If I were to ask you where your awareness is located, what would you tell me? You wouldn't say, oh, my awareness is outside of me. No, because of your consciousness and then because of your internal experience of what is happening outside of yourself. See, this is the single reason why inner mastery is not just going to help you break through in your business. It's going to help you understand how to manifest, accept, select, and choose the reality born of the identity that your consciousness has its awareness in and then on. So there's two words I want to give you right now. One is called intention and the other one is called attention. If you pay your attention with the lack of your intention, meaning you're not intentionally taking ownership over your attention, then what does that mean? Your attention is going to fall on a default, and majority of the time, the default is your memories. And you know what the human mind likes to think about in regards of memories? It likes to think about all the areas that you completely fucked up so that you can allow yourself to feel safe, or more so, the ego can allow you to feel safe from making those decisions again. And unfortunately, if you are not intentional with your focus, what ends up happening is those defaults of your past, those traumatic experiences, the time where you were embarrassed, the time where you were in shame, guilt, fear, worry, or doubt, that comes to the surface, the forefront of your mind, and now your awareness and your consciousness is only focused on the areas that do not make you feel good. Hello. Is that too much in the first 3 minutes of a video? So now what does this mean? This now means, okay, how does internal mastery transform your business? A lot of the individuals, entrepreneurs, executives, C-suites that I've specialized with, they all start off the beginning of their month focusing on what they do not have, focusing on what they were shitty at the month before, and then focusing on applying pressure to the individuals to perform. How in the hell do we ever get to a point into a position of feeling like we are prosperous, feeling like we are a solid unit, if all we do is focus and talk about what's going wrong? You know what? Let me put it like this. In my relationship, I don't have a perfect relationship, but I tell you, we're damn near close to it. My Heather and I, my fiance and myself, if all we did was focus on the worst areas, the worst parts, and the worst things about one another, I can promise you we would be far from where we are today. However, if I can be aware of where my opportunities are that I can become better, and become the actual individual that not she is making me be, but that I'm inspired to become, well then now I'm playing instead of forcing, right? So whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business, whether it's a career, whether it's just you and you, the internal dialogue, if your focus is completely on tearing yourself apart, the only thing that you are mastering is the version of yourself that is not good enough, not worthy enough, and quite frankly is below the standard of what it is that you know that you are capable of bringing to this world and to this universe, this reality, this experience of life. Now, what does this have to do? Here's how you're going to go ahead and change the absolute experience of lack and unworthiness. you're going to bring that word called intention back into the formula, back into the equation. If I can intentionally pay attention to the things that are going right and things are going correct inside of my career, inside of my business, inside of my expansion, my ideas, my podcast, whatever it is, if I can focus on what is going right, and then instead of me looking at everything that's going wrong and then tearing myself apart and saying that those are problems, I can look at the simple opportunities that I can hone in and develop myself within, so that I now am no longer a victim to my past, victim to my failures, victim to my mistakes. No, I'm an individual that learns from his mistakes, his failures, and his past, and then I do not attach my identity to the old self. No, I utilize that as stepping stones into congruently walking into a new, here we go, conscious awareness that I have learned from my reality of the past. I have learned from myself. I have been able to learn without the crucifixion of myself. So how does the internal awareness be able to bridge the gap into intention and attention in order to have your business explode? It's this simple. If you are focused on what you do not have, which did not work, what continues to fail, since your attention is inattentionally, or you've taken your intention of your attention and honed it and focused on what's going right, well, you manifest what you are, not what you want. And if you focus on what you do not have, guess what you are? You are in the embodiment of lack, and then therefore you are then recycling those experiences in your reality, all based on your freaking focus. Is this making sense? Inside the chat, if this is making sense, just let me know. If you're at a position and a point in a place where you're ready to get to a point where you're no longer struggling, yes, it's a lot easier said than done, but at the same time, it's extremely simple, okay? Listen, if you need help going into the new year, what I would suggest is just getting on my wait list, okay? And then once you're on the wait list, what will end up happening is my team, I call them Jarvis, it's a few of them, but just stick with me. My team or myself will reach out to you. We'll hop on a call. We'll make sure everything fits, connects, and then I'll go ahead and make sure that you are exactly where you should be, okay? But until then, do me a favor. Watch the rest of the videos. Connect with this video. Mind your conscious awareness and become intentional on monitoring the focus on the things that you are doing well, and then the things that you can become better at. Just do that without the crucifixion. Just because it's heavy, my friends, does not mean that it has to weigh you down. It's all your perspective, your definition, your meaning, your focus, and you can do this. That's why you're watching this video. I'm so proud of you. Anyway, get on the wait list, watch the videos, do the things. I cannot wait to be able to see you a little bit later down the road. Remember, friends, your reality is not for you to be the victim to. The reality that you have right now is the one that you learn to master and then become the architect of it. My name is Master J. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, take care.